All right, so look, man, I got my second 100th subscriber count. You know what I'm saying, I think I'm at like 217 or something like that. Y'all know every 100 subs, I do a little story time or something. But I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. This time, I actually forgot. You know what I'm saying, that's my fault. I'm about to go to the store. I know every time I'm about to go to the store, I always drop a fat ass video before I go to the store. But look, this time I'm gonna tell y'all niggas, man, on how I overcame getting bullied to getting like, like kind of like a hood respect. You feel what I'm saying? Kind of like a hood respect. You feel me? So I see how it look. Now I do have a shirt on, so I'm not like, and I'm black. You feel what I'm saying? I know I'm black. You feel me? So it's not like I'm just sitting here with a jacket on for ship and true. I'm not sitting here with a jacket on and drawers on some weird shit. I'm really about to go to the store for real. So look, you feel me? Boom. I'm gonna probably show y'all one of these days, but it's a block right next to this one called 68th Street. I grew up on 69th and Greenway. It's a block right next to this one called 68th Street, 68th from Upland. You feel what I'm saying? But back what I was saying, when I was a kid, y'all think I played the game a lot now. When I was a kid, it was like 10 times worse because I wasn't allowed to do nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I probably could only go from like right here to the driveway and back, and I didn't have no friends. You feel me? So it was like, what I'm really going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I really didn't have nothing to do. So I was just a game kid in school, and I thought that every kid was just like me. Like I didn't know that it was like real life badass kids out here. I didn't know that. I'm thinking that like every kid stay in the crib, play the game just like me. And when we come outside, we just gonna talk about game shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that niggas didn't care about games. So when I go outside, like the first time, I'm probably like 11 years old or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I go over to I might have been 10 or 11, I don't know. I go over to 68th Street, you know what I mean? And some niggas out there that I knew from school, from my elementary school, and like school bad and out of school bad is two different things. I knew these niggas was bad because of school, but like being bad in school and outside of school is two totally different things. So when I finally get out there, it's like instantly they saw that I wasn't with no type of action. I wasn't with no type of drama. Anybody could see it from like a mile away. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody could see it. So when I get out there or whatever, they like, I guess like they, consider themselves like trying to, toughen me up. Because there was a nigga out there named Finney. And Finney was a cold gat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know what gat mean, like in Philly, if a nigga call you a cold gat, it's like you got the most heart, like, ever. Like, you don't got no picks. I'm talking about we 12 and 13 years old and he fighting niggas' dads and all. Like, he ain't got no picks. Like, so, like, but they said Finney was just like me and they kind of, like, bullied it into him. You know what I'm saying? Like they basically made him a monster. You feel me? So they had the same plans on doing that with me, but I was too sensitive. You feel what I'm saying? Because my dad left when I was like 10, and I was just in the crib with my mom and two sisters. I ain't never really see my brothers like that. Just off this, well, I only got one brother. I ain't never see my brother like that. Just off the strength that he was on my dad's side. So when my dad left, he kind of like left too for like he wasn't never really like around. You feel what I'm saying? So I basically was raised by girls, you feel me? So I was real like sensitive, you know what I'm saying? And niggas peeped it. So when I get out there, you know, I'm out there trying to talk about video games and niggas is just like, bro, we not trying to hear that shit. Like that say some shit like, yo, Earn, this is before I got my hood name. I'm gonna tell you about my hood name too. Like they'll be on some like, yo, Earn, what you about to do? And I'm like, nothing, I wanna play Need for Speed, something like that. They're like, Earn, shut the fuck up, dog. And like, I mean, now when you in school or when you around some type of adult or something, you curse, you do the little, you make sure ain't nobody seen it or ain't nobody hear it. These niggas didn't have none of that. I'm talking about adults is walking by. I mean, shut the fuck up, dickhead. Like in front of adults and shit. I'm like, yo, these niggas is wild. Like niggas is cursing. Like, you know what I mean? Like niggas is not like scared to curse. You feel me? So I'm like, these niggas is a different breed. So you know what I'm saying, so that's when I realized that like, oh, I was dealing with some bad kids, but like it got worse. You feel me? So like anything they wanted to do, I never wanted to be a part of it. Like down the street, it was these train tracks. I thought like, yo, let's walk over the trains. Matter of fact, the last story time y'all seen the train, niggas used to really walk on them train tracks while the train was coming. All that they was doing all this dangerous shit, and I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to walk on the train track. And that nigga, you gonna walk on the train today and make me do everything. You feel what I'm saying? They just bully me into it. So One day, you know what I'm saying, Finney came up the steps. Finney's voice was dumb deep. He like, hey, yo, Squid. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, I didn't even tell y'all my hood name. My hood name is Squid. You feel what I'm saying? It's not the squid in the ocean. You feel what I'm saying? That's what y'all thinking. If y'all ever seen Rocket Power growing up, it was a new nigga that was weird, and his name was Squid. I was a new nigga and they considered me weird, so they called me Squid. Now, granted, I didn't like the name at first, and I didn't want the name neither. So my name is not Squid, my name is Ern, all weird. And they'd be like, nigga, shut up, Squid. You know what I mean? So the name just stuck with me. They gave me the name. In the hood, you can't pick your name. Whatever name they give you, that's your name. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, bet. So he like, hey, Squid. I'm like, what's up? He like, let's go in abandoned house. I'm trying to see what's in there. So I'm like, what? Like, it was a abandoned house, like, right next door to where we used to hang at. So I'm like, bro, why would we go inside the abandoned house? It's abandoned. There's nothing in there. He said, I just want to see what's in there. So I'm like, no, I'm not going in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing about me, though. I ain't have a problem telling a nigga no. So I'm like, no, I'm not trying to go in there. So he like, nigga, it's either you gonna go in there or I'm gonna make you go in there. You know what I mean? So mind you, it's Finney, Rich, Cell, Marmar, ooh, rest in peace, ooh, free Marmar. Marmar locked up, ooh passed away, ooh got killed not too long ago. But they all out there and they just looking at me and they like kind of like grinning like, yeah, like what you gonna do? Like, is you gonna fight him or is you gonna go in the crib? You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, me, I'm like, I'm not trying to do neither. I'm not trying to fight, nor am I trying to go in the crib. I'm just trying to chill, man. In fact, that niggas trying to play like Sonic or something, like, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't trying to do nothing violent, you feel me? So, these niggas grabbed me and picked me up and just kicked the door open. Boom, we gonna put you in the abandoned crib. So me, now I'm out there, I'm tearing up, I'm crying. Mind you, it's like probably like 1 o'clock on a Saturday. It's like really, people was not outside, but like, you know, if I make enough noise, people will come out. So I'm out there screaming like I'm getting kidnapped. Ah, ah, ah. So now like parents is coming outside, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and I forgot to mention that my sisters is cool gets too. You feel what I'm saying? My sisters is thugged out. They cool gets too. Now parents start making phone calls and my sisters find out. So my sisters come around there, both my sisters come around there, start jumping Finney or whatever. They fighting Finney or whatever. And I'm just looking at my mom like, Mom, why are they fighting Finney? And I'm not even knowing what's going on. You feel? I'm just lost. You feel me? So boom. Fast forward probably like a couple years or whatever. Now I'm probably like 13, and you know, like in the hood, like you might get some type of respect, so niggas might leave you alone. It wasn't like that with me. Like niggas started leaving me alone because they knew what came with it. Man, we ain't even gonna fuck with Square, bro. I don't even feel like going through all that shit. You know what I mean? So it's like niggas are only call me to play ball and to play football. So now I felt like I wasn't a part of them no more because they didn't call me to just come on a block and chill and to go fight and to go. I mean, they didn't call me for none of that because they knew I wasn't with that. So like, they would only probably call me like once a week or something like that. You know what I mean? To go play ball, to go play football, or something like that. So I felt like I wasn't down. So 4 blocks down on 72nd and Greenway, my grandma, like her house was like right here, and no exaggeration, the projects was like right here. It was literally like right next door. So when I started going down to her crib, getting watched by her, she gave me a little more leeway and let me go outside, So I ain't gonna lie, I faked it. I faked it till I made it. You know what I'm saying? Everything that happened to me up here on 68th Street, I bought it down to 72nd Street in the projects and made it seem like that's what I was. That's what I got into. You know what I'm saying? And being though that they project niggas, like they believe me. You feel what I'm saying? Cause they surrounded by all niggas like that, so they probably felt like I was like that too. So you know what I mean? So down there, when I'm in the projects, you know what I'm saying, I had my first fight. I started selling drugs. I started getting into like hood activities. I started getting my name up as like as a hood nigga. So the niggas up 68th Street is like, what? Like Squid down there fighting people? Like Squid selling drugs now? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like they thinking like, all right, the plan failed, but they like, nah, the plan worked. Like Squid a gat now. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they feel like they turned me into a nigga, so now they can bring me back up 68th Street. So I'm going back and forth from 68th Street and 72nd. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm a nigga now. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying, so I got like a mutual respect between like, you know, in between 68th Street and 72nd on some real. It actually like floats down to like 65th Street. Like 65th Street niggas, like they fuck with me too. So from like 65th Certain parts though, certain parts of 65th. I ain't gonna say all of it. Certain parts of 65th, certain parts of 68th, and certain parts of 72nd. They all, they all fuck with me on the strength of, like that. I had a hood respect now. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why anybody asks me where I'm from, I always claim 72nd because that's basically where everything started at. That's where I had my first everything. You feel what I'm saying? I lost my virginity down there. I did everything down there. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I always claim first because they knew I wasn't like that neither, but they took me in. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of bullying me, trying to bully it out of me, they just let me come to it naturally. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I always had that kind of. And then once I got it, I came back to 68th Street, and they also let me live, let me do my thing too. You feel what I'm saying? So that's pretty much, how I overcame being bullied. I kind of just like had to wait my time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so if any of y'all out there ever got bullied before, y'all get bullied now, it ain't really a big of a deal. It's gonna blow over when you get older. You feel what I'm saying? And the same people that's bullying you might respect you. You feel what I'm saying? Because I got homies in jail right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's doing like double life, facing death penalty, all type of stuff. Like my homie Rico, every time he called me, I used to look up to Rico. I used to want to be just like him because he was like a hood icon. Like Rico was like a wild nigga. He was always fighting, stabbing, or shooting somebody. I wanted to be just like Rico. And like now that Rico was down for 2 consecutive life sentences, Rico told me that he used to look up to me because I wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? I never even knew that he felt that way. You feel me? So it was like just the message I got to y'all today is like just be yourself. You know what I mean? Don't try to be something that you not. You feel me? Just be yourself. You know what I mean? Like I was being myself. Everybody knew I was sensitive, and people used to mess with me for it. You know what I'm saying? Now I got hurt when I got older, and it just transitioned into me being something. You know what I mean? But if that's not you, or if you get bullied, bro, it's cool, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, not everybody, but majority of the people get bullied in some kind of way in their life, whether it's by family, by friends, by their dad, whoever. Like they get something happen that they gonna feel some type of way about it. And I mean, it might even be their older brother doing it. You feel what I'm saying? But with that being said, that's just how I wanted to display this to y'all. I'm saying I'm about to go to the store. So look, like and subscribe, drop a comment, let me know how y'all feel. If y'all want to see more story time, just let me know, man. Listen, peace, man. Holla at me. I know what time it is, man.